Okie dokie.
Yeah, Oakley Dokley, we're going to start a podcast. It's been a while. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast, the named yet forgotten podcast. It's been a while since we did one. Well, actually, it's not been a while since I uploaded one, but it's been a while since we recorded one. The last one was the memorable movie memories. As always, joined by both Valhalla and Smoothbrain. Say hello.
Hello.
That those weren't words, Kevin. As you can see, we have a tier list. We have
a tier list.
Like everybody else on the internet, we're making a tier list. Except that we're probably even less prepared than the other people on the internet. Because we're doing a cereal tier list, and I don't think I've had a bowl of cereal in 5 years. What about you guys?
Oh, it's been well over a decade.
Yeah, Kevin?
Semi-recently, I think roughly, was it maybe 5-6 months ago, I saw that they had a deal. Like 3 boxes of cereal for $10.
Okay.
That's not too
all
bad.
right.
So
Yeah.
I did have a little bit.
I have good memories of cereal, so this is going to be completely subjective based on nostalgia tier list for me. And of course, while we were looking at cereals, I found a lot of really fun ones that I don't think any of us have eaten, but they will either go into the good meme or bad meme section, whether or not we think that I would buy this to eat or I really wish this was never invented. I don't like having a lot of tiers on tier lists. That's why I've left it with S, A, C, and F. C is the average. It's fine. F is bad. A is better than average. And S is as close to heaven as a cereal can be. So we're just going to grab cereals and talk about them. I have no other plans. That's it.
Hopefully that works. I am going to be very much light in this, as I stopped eating sometime during high school because I didn't give a shit about it in high school.
What, cereal?
Yeah. I've never been a big cereal guy.
I mean, cereal commercials were like part of my childhood. They were such a thing at the time.
I remember seeing them and thinking the commercials were cool, but we weren't allowed any of the fun cereals growing up, so I just didn't care about cereal.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
You got the block.
Yeah, we got the cornflakes and the other anti-touch yourself cereals.
Well, we'll talk about that later, but I think that's what makes cornflakes S tier. For origin stories, it definitely has the best origin story.
It's got the best origin story, even though it is hilariously just why.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Everyone on the internet already knows. We'll talk about it anyways. Let's talk about really boring cereal first. Did you guys ever have the puffed wheats? Puffed wheat cereal. Kevin?
No, I don't think so, no.
So have you ever had Sugar Crisp?
Yes.
Yes.
Think Sugar Crisp without any sweetness on it.
Oh.
Because that's what puffed wheat is.
So, like just a slightly different variation of a Rice Krispie?
So it's like an edible styrofoam pellet.
Oh. Oh, you lost me at styrofoam.
Yeah, so the only thing that these exist for, the only reason to ever buy these, is because they make a really good alternative to a Rice Krispie square. If you make a puffed wheat square with molasses and cocoa powder, real good. I think, Will, you've had them from my grandma, right?
I have had them from your grandma years and years ago, and they are very good.
Yeah, they're very good. But the cereal itself, I'm going to put that in a fail. What about you guys?
I will absolutely put it in a fail because, honestly, like, the sugary version isn't that great or sweet. So the non-flavored version would just be so dull.
It also doesn't come in a box. It comes in a bag only.
That's really weird.
Doesn't even get a box. I don't think that a lot of people actually eat it as cereal. I think it's normally used for other things. And I have eaten it, and the taste is very bland. It's very bland.
Oh, yeah, it's probably used in, like, baking and whatnot, so you can just add whatever flavors you want.
Well, like
Makes
the puffed wheat squares and things like that, right? Like, it's basically the same idea as Rice Krispies. It's puffed wheat instead of puffed rice. but instead of getting crunchy, it gets kind of like styrofoamy in consistency.
Yeah.
All right. How's about the good old standby Cheerios? I had to find a good cereal box for Cheerios.
I have not had Cheerios in a long time.
I have, and they're fine. They have very little taste, but they don't taste bad, and they have a nice texture. What do you think, Kevin?
Average. They're not. Yeah, they're not like offensive in any way, but it also doesn't like stand out.
I do also find it funny how they were forever being called like the healthy snack to give to children. It was like suggest that you give them a bag of like just Cheerios, but from what I've been told, that might not actually be healthy. It's more healthy than some things, but
It's healthier
great.
than like a chocolate cereal, but it's still cereal, and cereal is not healthy no matter where you get it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go on to the superior version of Cheerios, the Honey Nut Cheerios.
They're just the straight up better version of Cheerios.
They are better in every way. I think that they're above average, and I spelled average wrong. I just realized.
Oh.
Right.
I'm not fixing it. I'm not fixing it. That's going in the video.
Oh yeah, we locked in now, boys.
Yeah, it's locked in. So, what do you guys think about Honey Nuts? I think that it's above average. It's just it's good. I like Honey Nut Cheerios. I'll eat them dry. They're still so good.
They're good. They're not like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get them, but if I want cereal and I don't like have a specific one that I want, that's the default I'm gonna reach for.
Let's say if I went to a hotel with a continental breakfast and that meant that they had bowls of cereal and they had this, I would be okay with it.
Yeah.
Kevin, do you concur?
Yeah, like if like it's not definitely not my favorite, but out of a lot of mainstay like cereal brands, this one is definitely above most of them.
Yeah, I like Cheerios a lot. All right, how's about a blast from the past, guys? Alphabets.
Oh fuck! I haven't thought about alphabets in so long. I forgot about them.
You know what's even funnier though? This is an old picture of the box. The new box has a terrible CGI superhero child on it.
Of course.
Because my memories are of the cartoon commercials with the like little monitor.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like spelling things in the milk and things like that. Alphabets are interesting. Did they used to have marshmallows in them?
You
don't
could buy
think
a
so.
variant that had marshmallows. By default, it did not.
I'm not gonna lie, I never liked Alphabets. I think that they're worse than Cheerios.
I would disagree. Alphabets were my go-to as a kid.
But that's just because you weren't allowed good cereal, so you were given this and you thought it was good.
I
Well,
thought-
between alphabets and Cheerios, I would always go for the alphabets.
I still think it's mid. Mid. What do you think, Kevin?
I would agree. It is. It's average. It's not
It's-
like I wouldn't say it's like the bottom of average. I would say it's like middle of the pack of average.
It is the averagey average.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm not editing this very well, at the end we can decide what's the top of each class. And then maybe I'll try to fix the tier list, but probably not. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see
All
how
right.
it goes.
Here's one that I never ever want to eat because it literally looks like twigs. All brand.
I've had it. It is not great. I am not a fan.
It literally looks like twigs. I've never had all brand and I've never wanted to. The fruit slices look appealing. They don't come in the box.
Yeah, they don't.
No.
It's just a pile of food that doesn't. It just doesn't taste good. I don't like them at all.
I don't think I need to have eaten them to say that these fail.
I would agree. Put it in fail. Because yeah, these ones. My dad likes the blandest of cereals, and he would buy these from time to time. And it's like, why do you torture yourself with this?
You could light a fire with these. Kevin, do you agree that they fail?
Yeah. There's nothing more need to be said. Put this in the bottom of F tier.
It looks disgusting. Ugh. All right, Apple Jacks. I have good memories of Apple Jacks. I actually really liked them. I thought they were good. Oh, what have I done? I locked them in.
Never had.
You never had them?
Nope.
They're kind of like Fruit Loops, but apple and cinnamon flavor. Very
Nice.
sugary, quite sweet. I'm also lumping these in with apple cinnamon Cheerios because they are very similar in taste. They're literally the same thing. I'm certain there's someone out there who's willing to fight me over the fact that they're different, but they're not that.
They're not on this call, so they don't matter.
Yeah. What do you think, Kevin? You ever have Apple Jacks?
I disliked them. Personally, I would put that in the fail. Just like I do not like that combination.
I don't think
like,
they're bad
milk.
enough for a fail for me. I think that they were great when I was a kid, but I think I had the same problem as Will. Is we didn't get a lot of sugary cereals, so to me this was amazing. But I don't think I'd like it very much now. I remember what it tastes like, and I don't think I'd like it. So Kevin's saying fail. I think it's average. What do you think, Will?
I have no opinion.
Well, I'm gonna go with Kevin. We'll put it in fail for Apple Jacks. I think that they're probably average, but you know what? This is a no holds barred tier list with no knowledge or qualifications. All right, one that I only got to try when I was an adult, Cocoa Pebbles. It was so hard to find here for so long. Did you guys ever get to have it?
Nope.
I've never had this.
I'm the only one who's had them, so I get to pick where they go. Awesome. Cocoa Pebbles are Rice Krispies, but with cocoa powder. That is all they are. They're chocolatey Rice Krispies. They're really good, but if you make Rice Krispie squares with them, they go from being good to being amazing. Because you don't have to add chocolate to it, but they become so good. 'Cause you know when you make like Rice Krispies, but become kind of dense with the marshmallow and everything?
Mm-hmm.
It just like brings that chocolate flavor out of the Cocoa Pebbles, and it is just so good. And because I'm the only one who's eating them, I'm putting them in S.
S.
Yeah, they get S. Specifically because, first off, they're just better Rice Krispies. Second, they are so good if you put them into Rice Krispie squares. Oh, man.
Well,
yeah, but that's not in cereal form. This is a cereal.
Yeah. This is,
I guess it is a cereal. Actually, it is a cereal tier list. Never mind. This all checks.
Yeah.
This all checks.
Exactly.
We're allowing baking in the cereal tier? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Look,
we didn't say in, like, cereal as in, like, it had to be eaten in a bowl with milk. We were just saying cereal.
If you like eating them dry and you think that they're actually a decent snack, you can bump them up a tier because of that. That is totally acceptable. Also, I'm the only one who's eating them, so my opinion's the only one that matters on this one. Yes, they are. Okay, here's one that's divisive, which I think is funny. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I know if my brother was here, these would be top of S. Because they are his favorite cereal. And I actually have never had a bowl and said, I wish I didn't eat that. So I kind of agree. They're pretty tasty. You have to like cinnamon, though.
I don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm not a big fan of cinnamon.
See, that's fair. If you don't like cinnamon, you wouldn't like it. But I love the taste of cinnamon. What about you, Kevin? How's your cinnamon?
Easy S. Easy S.
I agree. I don't think it's healthy in any way. I don't think you should eat this. I think that you should stay away. But man,
but at the same time, with the amount of sugar that you're getting, this is like they might as well just be giving you crack or heroin at this point.
It's just candy. Like, it's straight up candy.
It's ridiculous.
Like I have eaten them dry, and I'm like, this is sweeter than chocolate bars I've had. Like it is just insane. I also find it funny that our two S's are the sugariest cereals that we've seen so far, which is perfect. Perfect. Although one of them is only up there because I made marshmallow squares with it, but that's beside the point. Checks.
So you added sugar to your sugar.
Checks.
No opinion. Yeah. Never touched.
So I'll describe what a Chex is. Basically, it's a wheat cereal with no sugar added to it. This particular picture is Rice Chex. What they are is they're very hollow, very light. Have you ever had those Lay's Poppables chips?
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, it's basically a hollow wheat square. Now, as a cereal, they're pretty bad when you add milk to them because they get soggy immediately. But they're one of those ones that actually makes a really nice, like, dry snack because they're very light, they're really crunchy, and they have very little calories in them. So I used to like snacking on them. They also were added to, like, not this exact cereal, but stuff very like it was added to stuff like Bits and Bites and things. If you remember those from being a kid.
No, was
not.
never a kid.
Never a kid. Never had Bits and... You never had Bits and Bites?
I don't think so. Let me do a quick Google search. Bits and Bites.
I definitely have not.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've had that. Yeah, Bits and Bites. Yeah, that. Oh, that like cheese powder, whatever they put on it, is fucking thick sometimes.
It is. But they had stuff like Chex in it, if you remember. Basically just Chex added in. And it might actually have been Chex because it was from the same company, if I recall. Anyways, unfortunately, because it is a really crappy cereal, I would give it average at best. I like it as a snack, and I'm actually kind of tempted to order some just to snack on. Because I can't have chips right now, and I would just love something crunchy to, like, chew. But they have no flavor. They're like Cheerios, but with less flavor. I'm gonna assume nobody has any opinion on these besides me.
No opinion.
You can just make judgments based off of what they look like, man. It's that no one's gonna judge you.
It's a plain bland thing. I don't even know how to judge it other than it's plain. It looks plain. Like there is so little to go on there. It's like, oh, you might as well ask me, how does the air judge? I don't know. It's fucking air, man.
I said we should eat all these cereals, and you guys said no. So we gotta make.
I'm not spending like $900 on cereal for a video.
Look, we just gotta make those like gut judgments. Kevin, what were you saying before Will had a panic attack over Chex?
So I would almost put this in the fail category, just because if it instantly becomes crap the second you put milk on it, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of it being a cereal.
I can live with that.
You know, that is a very fair point.
Makes sense. That's a meme one. That one doesn't go on yet. This was actually, no joke, my favorite cereal for a long time. Corn Squares.
Never heard of it.
It's also called Corn Bran. And I'm pretty sure you have had it. I remember us talking about it.
They've had bran flakes, but not corn brand.
So, it's a corn cereal that is unsweetened, that is hollow. So think of any other corn cereal you've had, and you can probably guess what the flavor is. It's basically toasted corn flour that's hollow. So the reason I liked it as a kid is it was a cereal I was allowed to have because it wasn't particularly sugary. So it was better for me than other stuff. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was better. Have you tried it, Kevin?
No, definitely not.
You know what? I'm giving it for a healthy cereal. Big air quotes on healthy. Just putting that out there. It actually had good flavor for one that had no added sugar, so I'm sticking it there. Because I'm the only one who's eaten it again.
Yeah,
I can live with this decision.
Yeah.
Corn Pops! I'm certain we've all had these.
Oh, yep. Fuck. I haven't had those in a long time. I am not a fan.
Yeah.
I liked them. But we were talking about them before. And one of our friends brought up a good point. There was always that one Corn Pop that was like on the Mohs hardness scale, a diamond. And you would bite into your soft cereal and it would like shatter your tooth. And that is such a true statement. It can't be F though. They taste good.
No, they don't.
For me, the taste isn't that great, and the texture, especially when biting through it, just the way it chews on your teeth, I hate it.
All right,
well,
I know how to
sometimes get like squished in between your teeth. It's just like this nasty sand, almost like texture.
That's because it's made from corn. It's like eating cheese puffs, but instead of cheese, they put honey on them. I know when to pick my fights, though. You guys can have it. All right. Surely we all like and adore Captain Crunch.
Yes.
It's all right. It's mid.
Mid? Captain Crunch is not mid. You take that back. Look at his mustache.
Look, I'm not going off the character design. I'm going off of taste and flavor.
They taste delicious. They're at least
All right.
an A. What do you think, Kevin? You must agree with me.
I think they are A, not at least A. There's no way that I could say these things are S, but
Okay, that's fair.
A for sure.
Would it change your opinion, Will, if they had crunch berries?
No.
Yeah, I would lower it for me too.
Crunch Berries F. Fail.
I don't like crunch berries either. They're not good. Oh man, I like Captain Crunch though. You know what was one of my favorite memories from when I used to actually have cereal? There was a time when we went to Walmart and we were like, cereal's too expensive, these we can't get it. And we found out that Walmart had started making their own version of the cereals in giant sacks for like a third of the price. And they had a Captain Crunch alternative, they had a Cinnamon Toast Crunch alternative, they had a Honey Nut Cheerio alternative, and they tasted exactly the same. There was no difference. I don't think they have them anymore, but they did.
They probably only have them in the U.S. at this point because it's always the U.S. that gets to keep all the good shit.
I think the reason they had them was that they probably actually were the name brand cereal, but they were just like packaged differently and sold as Walmart's brand. Because I know that they do that with some of the other stuff. Anyways, I like Captain Crunch. Good stuff. This
If you
one,
say so.
surprisingly, is probably one of my favorites right now. Honeycombs. I love honeycombs.
They're good. I like honeycombs. I'd rate them a solid A.
I'd put them at S almost because they're not too sweet and they stay crunchy in your cereal with the milk. And I love that. I also love that the milk gets like stuck in the holes when you bite it. And it just, so good. I really wish I had a bowl of honeycombs right now. I didn't have time to go buy any, but that was my plan, was to eat some while we were doing this.
And I'm glad you can't.
I didn't have time. What do you think, Kevin? How do you feel about the old honeycombs?
I found them to be average.
Ugh. Average. Also, their mascot was hilarious. You guys remember the honeycombs mascot?
No, I do not.
No, I do not.
He was, you know what a koosh ball is, right?
Nope.
Okay, so he was a fuzzy little ball with little tiny arms and little tiny legs sticking out and like a little bear face in the middle. And all he did was spaz all over the place.
Oh.
Like
yeah, I don't remember this.
He would bounce from side to side of the screen all over the place. He was just the honeycombs guy. He was... I need to show you a picture of him. He was crazy. Oh, honeycombs. Well, I want to put him in A then. I want to put them in S, but I won't because Kevin
I'm
thinks
fine
they're
with
mid.
A.
Do you wanna fight us on it, Kevin?
No. Because, like, for the most part, my biggest gripe with it is they're just too big. You can fit, like, one, maybe two on your spoon.
This is true, but I have big
That's
spoons.
a fair complaint. If I owned a spoon, I might have an issue with it.
Moving past the fact that you don't have cutlery.
I have fork. I have
Frost.
2 forks and like 6 knives. I have cutlery. I just don't have spoons.
I think spoons are an essential part of a kitchen set, but that's just the opinion of, the entire planet just about. How do you feel about Frosted Flakes? I think they're garbage.
Okay.
I don't like them at all.
I wouldn't call them good, but I wouldn't call them garbage. I'd put them, average.
They get soggy so fast. Like, you don't even have time to, like, go find a spoon. If you don't have your spoon ready, that stuff is just oatmeal.
Honestly, I like oatmeal, so soggy cereal doesn't bother me.
Kevin, chime in.
I would put these in average. Like, the taste is like, it's just really
It's
sweet.
decent.
They're actually not bad dry. I hate soggy cereal, so for me, anything that gets soggy is like, get out of here. I don't want to ever see you again.
All but, like, 3 cereals is you have to pretty much shotgun them down because they don't keep.
Of the ones we have on here, the only ones that get soggy really quick are Frosted Flakes and Chex. That's pretty much it. The rest of them don't really get soggy that quick.
Honestly, I tend to leave my cereal until it gets a bit soggy because I like it when it's in the mushy state.
I'm gonna go right past how awful that is and go on to the next cereal because I
I'm not
hate the
into
thought.
crunchy things.
We're missing one.
Are we? What are we
Yeah,
missing?
what happened to the captain?
Where is the captain?
Kevin, you didn't have to bring him up again.
He
sure
deserves
we
to
just
be
lost
Oh,
it
A
to
we're
tier.
missing more than the captain.
Are we?
We're missing corn pops.
I think Nate's setup is problematic.
It's
Little bit.
fine. Am I missing any other ones? Um,
Couldn't tell you.
I could, and we're not. We're good. Everything else is fine. Yes, we're not missing any others.
If
No.
you say so.
I say so. Fruity Pebbles. I'm assuming no one had these either.
Nope.
They fail. The fruity cereals are usually really bad if they're too acidic, and I find this one very acidic.
Basically, if it doesn't have like freeze-dried fruit in it, it fails.
So, no, see, I like certain fruity cereals, but it really depends on which one it is. So, for instance, like our next contender, Fruit Loops. I like Fruit Loops. I think Fruit Loops are above average. They taste good. But once you get a little bit sweeter than Fruit Loops, I don't like them anymore.
Fruit Loops is all right. I don't know what it is about Fruit Loops. I've never been a huge fan, but I'm definitely not like against it. They're very much just mid to me.
I like Fruit Loops. What do you think, Kevin? I think that they're above average. Above average.
I found them to be average. Like they just like they weren't bad. They were kind of like they did all the things that were good, but like I definitely would not have Fruit Loops over Honey Nut Cheerios, Honeycomb, or Captain Crunch.
I'd have them over Honey Nut Cheerios. I wouldn't have them over Honeycombs or Captain Crunch. But that's just because I do like the fruit flavor in Fruit Loops because they're not, like I say, I hate acidic fake fruit flavor. And the last time I had them, they weren't. They might be now. It's been a long time. But that was pretty much the go-to sugary cereal that my parents would buy most often. They would allow Fruit Loops. They wouldn't allow stuff like Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles, or Nesquik or anything like that.
Yeah, my parents, any of the like super like, hey, this is a chocolate cereal, was always banned.
Yeah,
But
that was a no.
the other thing that I run into when we talk about
However,
cereals is most of the cereals in my house were whatever my brother wanted, since he was the one who would actually eat it.
Oh, that's good enough. Yeah.
Or it was my dad's, which had no sugar whatsoever, because my dad wanted. He would eat what is it, Weetabix, whatever the little hay bales.
Oh, we'll get to those. They're on here.
Ah, yes. My dad fucking loves those.
Yeah, I hated those. My dad tried to get me to eat them too. Disgusting. Golden
The one with
grams.
Never had.
Okay, so Kevin, have you had these?
Yeah, I've had them.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
I really like them, and again, this is kind of a theme. If you make bars out of these, they're so good. If you make these with marshmallows and then after you've got them in the bar, you put chocolate on top. Oh, so good. Oh, I'd kill to eat those. They're delicious. That being said, I still don't think that they're as good as Cocoa Pebbles. Because they require added chocolate to be amazing. So at best, I think that they're above average.
Agreed.
No
There.
comment.
They're so good though, man. They're like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but they don't make you feel like you're gonna go into a diabetic coma.
Nice.
Well, what's the point?
There is some people would agree. How's about life? How does life make you feel?
I've not had.
I like life, but it's also one of those cereals that you kind of have to hoover down as quickly as possible.
It's very similar to Chex. I don't know. What do you think? Average or below? Because it does sog.
I would definitely put it. If you don't mind hoovering down cereal, I would say average. If you let it sit there, it is fail. But like, I do like the taste of.
I also like the name. I like Life. It's a good name. It can be average. I like it. I'd eat it. I'd eat it again.
Well,
The ones
Wang
on the
is
bottom-
technically average.
I would never really buy any of the bottom ones to eat as cereal. Like, all the ones in fail, I wouldn't buy them. Wouldn't do it. I'd be willing to eat life. Special K.
Never had.
Too crunchy. It's like Corn Flakes, but crunchier.
Well, we've already made my displeasure at the crunch known, so that makes it definitely a fail in my opinion.
They do have a great
find
name,
it too
though.
crunchy.
Special K. It's like Kellogg's was
I
like,
don't
we've
like
run
the
out of
name.
names for our cereal. What should we call this one? Special K. Because it's our brand.
I'm not a fan of the name.
You know, like Special K? What do
No,
you
it
think,
just
Kevin?
makes me think of something rude.
I'm down to throw it into fail because I would never eat it.
I don't. Hold on a second. I need to see because that looks very similar to Vector, kind of. I
Vector
actually did.
is different.
Is it okay?
I have Vector on the list. Although I would say that they probably actually do use Special K pieces in Vector.
Interesting.
But Vector has more added to it.
Yeah. Special K. I don't know. Like, if you guys hate it, we can put it in fail. I would probably think it's average.
I have no
But then again,
objections
like,
to average.
I actually like the crunchy cereal.
I think it's going to be funny because people are going to, like, if anybody watches, they'll be like, why are they even doing this? They don't know what any of this tastes like. It'll be like, because it's fun.
Essentially,
I'm
yes.
enjoying it.
Look. If anyone listens to this, they need to realize that we just talk about shit. We don't know. We don't know.
I mean,
things.
I know if I like it, it's at the top. I have eaten almost all of these cereals. The only one I haven't eaten so far is All Bran. That is the only one on this list that I myself have not eaten. Eated.
Consumed.
Honey Bunches of Oats!
I always confuse it and Honey Nut Cheerios. To me, they're literally the same thing.
This one has literal almond pieces in it.
Doesn't matter. In my brain, they're the same.
They're not. This one's kind of like eating trail mix to me with milk. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not cereal.
Oh, give me the definition of cereal.
Look, it is cereal, but this is a subjective opinion based on I don't want to eat this again. Do you like this one?
I have no strong opinions about this
Alright, I'm
cereal.
failing it then.
Okay.
I'm failing it. I'm
Okay.
failing trail mix in a bowl. Get out of here. Come back when you're a cereal. Lucky Charms!
Oh, F. Get this down
That's a
there.
C. Solid C.
Oh.
I guess
Oh,
I
this
get
is
to
so-
be the tiebreaker. I don't
Oh.
like Lucky Charms. I think they're ridiculously mid. I'm with Kevin on this. I never liked them. We would just pick out the marshmallows, and now I can't even stand the marshmallows.
Oh, I love the marshmallows, and I only eat the marshmallows, and that's why it's C instead of A.
Wow. Wow. I don't want to put it in C.
If it was solid marshmallows, it'd be A for me.
I'm leaving it in
I
F.
fucking love the marshmallows.
That's disgusting, and you don't deserve to be right for that.
Like everyone who
I learned a
watches
new
this is
side
with
of
me.
Will today.
Look, those marshmallows, they are stale, they're turtly, and I love them.
All
Look,
right.
I don't know what it is. I like semi-stale candies in general. Like wine gums are best after you open the package and leave it in the cupboard for 2 or 3 days, so they get that stale firmness to them.
You're just a monster. That's not what you do with food. It's only good
disagree.
when it's only good when it's bad. Oh, you would love to dry age your stuff, wouldn't you? You monster.
Probably. I'm just too lazy to.
Yeah. Mini wheats. I didn't like them.
like mini wheat. I like mini wheats.
I don't. I do
The
not
ones
like
that
mini
don't
wheats.
have sugar at all, I'm not a fan of.
They're better than like regular whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called now.
Weetabix?
They're called, no, Weetabix is a different brand. Shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat. All right.
Yeah, I don't like mini wheats. To me they're a fail, but I don't have much of an opinion otherwise.
Above average.
No,
Yes.
All right.
I cannot bend.
I will
I
go
cannot
with
bend to
Kevin.
above average for mini wheats.
I
You
will go
like
with Kevin above average.
sugar-covered hay bales?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Because like sometimes you get that one piece that got like hit over twice.
But they're still bad.
And it
No,
also
I
it
actually like
flavors the
these.
milk in just like the right
Oh.
way because it really seeps into the milk. Leave it for like 2 minutes. Stir it up.
Look, I'm gonna put them there, but they are disgusting, and you guys are wrong. Oh my goodness, Nesquik. What do you think about Nesquik?
Never had.
How have you not had Nesquik?
I don't think
It's
I've ever had
super
this either.
sugary.
You've never had Nesquik? Okay, it's chocolate. It's literally chocolate. If you put it in your milk, the milk becomes chocolate milk.
Okay.
How does that sound to you?
It doesn't sound like cereal, but okay. It's fine. Do what you're gonna do.
It's not bad. It's average. It's tasty. I wouldn't ever buy it for myself, but if it was there, I'd eat it because it does taste good. It does taste good, and it does turn your milk into chocolate milk. I like that. Kid me loved that.
That's not bad at all.
So it's getting an average. I don't think that you should ever buy it for your kids. You might as well just
buy any of these for your kids.
I mean, some of them like Honey Nut Cheerios. It's fine. It's
Give
breakfast.
your kids fucking oatmeal. Don't give them this crap.
I hate oatmeal. Raisin Bran.
is
Speaking
wrong
of
with
things
you?
I hate, Raisin Bran is disgusting. That is a giant fail. If there was
I
a
like
lower
Raisin
tier,
Bran.
if there was a lower tier than fail, I'd put it in there.
I like raisins. so
I
Raisin Bran.
actually found this to be decent. Like I would put it in
Why?
average.
You guys have such bad cereal taste.
Yeah.
I'm not the popular vote, so therefore it gets to go there, but I'm not happy about it. Ugh. Ugh. Crispies.
Ooh,
I actually really like Crispies, yeah. Because first off, when you first put them into the milk, well, you put the milk into the cereal because you never put the milk in first. No one should do that. And they're still like crispy, so good. But they do get soggy really fast. I still think they're an A because I actually really like the taste of Rice Krispies.
So I don't give a shit about the taste. I find them rather bland, but I like the texture.
Oh, they are very bland, but it's a nice blandness. It's like a pleasant, light flavor, which I enjoy. And yeah, just eating handfuls of them dry is really nice.
I would not want to eat them dry, but I could definitely go for it.
Also, you get Christmas ones that are green and red, and it's even cooler.
Oh.
Strong opinions, Kevin, before I click it into permanent?
Not strong opinions. I wouldn't put it in above average, but I am the minority in this vote, so
Excellent.
into above average it goes.
All right, this one is a meme, but I'm not counting it as a meme. Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puff.
Good meme.
Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Good meme. I enjoyed this dumpster fire.
I mean,
cereal.
I was actually gonna treat this as an actual cereal, but if you want to put it in good meme, we can. It
I
was a
wouldn't eat
great
it,
meme. It was a great meme, and it's actually not that bad of a cereal. I don't really like the peanut flavored ones, but it's not bad. It's not offensive.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a super big fan of Reese's in general, so Reese's Puff cereal holds no appeal to me.
Well, it's gonna go in good meme because the meme is 10 out of 10.
It is
Beautiful.
a good meme.
So good. Sugar Crisp. We already talked about this a little bit. Does that look like that mascot looks really concerning to me?
He looked high as balls.
He's
This was the sweetest of the sugars we were of cereals we were allowed. So I loved Sugar
It has
Crisp.
such a bad texture though.
Oh, I enjoy the texture.
Ugh. It's styrofoam. Ugh.
No, it's not. It's not that bad. It's not the marshmallows from Styro.
I don't like them. I always thought of them as a fail.
I'd put him in C.
Ugh. Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp. You can never get enough. I had enough the first time I tried it.
Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp.
Yeah, I still remember the commercial where he was like, coming soon to a breakfast cereal near you. And I was like, wait, they're making a Sugar Crisp movie? Because they did it like a commercial, and I was like, when's the Sugar Crisp movie coming out, man? I want to watch that. Stupid child Nathaniel.
Yeah, that Child Nathaniel definitely sounds pretty damn dumb there.
Yeah, you're pretty dumb too. You dragged behind a car. I don't want to hear it. Shredded wheat. This is the one. This is
What's
the
that
one.
got to do with anything, Drake? That was fun.
That was still stupid. All right, shredded wheat. Giant mini wheats with no sugar.
F. Give me the sugar.
I would say F as well. My dad loves these things and ate them for years.
Oh, so did my
and
dad. They
years
were
and years.
disgusting. Even if you poured milk on them, they were dry.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but they were.
They didn't like absorb the milk. They were what they were, whether you liked it or not.
Ugh, yeah, you're not wrong. Shreddies. I like Shreddies, actually.
Don't have them.
How have you never had Shreddies?
Again, don't eat much cereal. I
Don't do
much
this to
prefer
me, Kevin.
oatmeal.
Don't do this to me, Kevin. Tell me you've had Shreddies.
No, actually, I don't think so.
Ah, for the love of...
The box
wow.
looks familiar, so it's definitely been in the house before, but I don't know if I've ever actually actively...
Even though I said everyone should have had them, they're not good. They're not
Why
good.
should
They're
everyone
bad.
have them?
Because they were such a generic cereal that I was surprised if they weren't in your house at some point.
Here's the thing. They may have been in my house. The box does look familiar. But there was a lot of things in my house growing up that I just didn't eat.
So one that doesn't need any discussion, but I can tell you is going to go straight into F. Weetabix. Literally worse version of the other one. It's just
Haven't even had it.
denser shredded wheat.
Ah.
Bad. Disgusting.
Put a
What if
log
my
in your
dad would have
bowl.
liked it?
Your dad would have liked it. They'll keep you regular, that's for sure. Alright, I didn't like this one, but I've heard you guys did Vector.
I like it. I like it a lot.
A
No
lot?
opinion.
It's not bad, but it's also not good.
I like it.
Ugh.
I like it a lot. Not S, but yeah.
I wouldn't put it in S even if you told me it was. Because I have had it and it's not S. I don't even like it. Ugh. I wasn't allowed to have this even though it was for kids. Tricks.
Never had it.
F. Get the hell out of here. We
I
don't need to talk about this abomination.
I remember the taste. I clearly remember the taste.
And how many years has it been?
Probably 15 to 20. And I still vividly remember the taste.
Yeah.
That good, eh?
It's just really, really fake fruit. And at the time, obviously, I liked it because it was sugary, fruity, and at the time, delicious. Not actually good though. There's a reason why they say tricks are for kids. If you eat as an adult, you'll realize how awful it is.
Ah, they're defending themselves by saying it's for kids.
Yeah, it's only for kids. You adults wouldn't understand. Okay, alright. We're going to end with my favorite one before we go into what I consider the meme ones. For a while, this was my favorite one, and it's specifically because it was shaped like toast. French Toast Crunch. I actually do enjoy the taste quite a bit.
Haven't
I
had it.
like the maple flavor. It's maple flavored shaped like toast. So good.
No opinion.
Above average for me.
Yeah.
Maple is good. I like maple. And you weren't able to get it for a long time. I used to have a better cover than this, though. I don't really like the cereal box, but I didn't find the original one. And then this one is both a real cereal and I've messed it up. I've ruined it. I killed everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't fire me, boys. I clicked onto the wrong window. Okay.
I don't think we can fire you from your own video.
I mean, you could. I'd leave.
I believe.
Pressing.
All right. The one that bridges both the memes and the regular cereal. Cornflakes.
I actually like cornflakes.
I like cornflakes too. They're versatile. You can use them for like breading. You can use them to stop yourself from jerking off.
Wow. Trust me, I will eat them as cereal, and it has no effect on that particular one for
Okay,
me.
alright. So for anybody who doesn't know this, who's not been on the internet, the whole reason that cornflakes exist was because Kellogg thought that people with bland diets would be less likely to touch themselves. That's why it was invented.
Yeah. You'd be so bland
weird.
and sad.
It's the weirdest motive of all time, but to me that makes it good meme. That's amazing meme.
It is a good meme, but I would also put it in A just because I actually like it.
What do you think, Kevin? Does it deserve both?
I would say decent cereal with best origin story I've ever heard of for a cereal.
I agree. It is by far the best origin story. And because of that, it can be on the tier list twice as both above average cereal and good meme.
Yep. Have you ever had any of the sweetened cornflakes ones?
No.
They'll do a brand where it's got like sugar on. Oh, they're so fucking good.
But I've had Frosted Flakes, which are in fact the same thing.
Yes.
All right, now we're getting into meme ones. These are ones that I will be straight up, we've probably never eaten. Or if we have, it was a very strange thing. But we're going to judge it based off of whether we think it's, like I said earlier, a good meme. It's funny that it exists and I'd be willing to try it. Or why did they make this? This is bad meme. We're going to start with one that I actually have eaten because it's in my house right now. Willy Wonka cereal.
Bad meme.
Makes your milk taste like berries.
Oh.
Straight up bad meme.
See,
Oh, that
I
sounds
like it because it's
disgusting.
Gene Wilder and he is looking at you judgmentally.
And
And I love condescending. I love
I'm looking at
condescending
him
Wonka.
judgingly as well.
I mean, I can tell you for sure that Gene Wilder did not support this cereal. He's been gone for way too long.
That's fine. He's still on it, so I'm judging.
Condescending Wonka is a great meme, though.
It is. But I still say bad meme. That's awful. Why would you do this?
Use a dead person to sell cereal?
Use a dead person from a really weird movie to sell cereal.
What do you think,
With a
Kevin?
really weird gimmick. Berry flavored milk.
Yup. And you know what the worst thing is? It doesn't taste bad. I just had some today. It's not bad at all.
You know what the real worst thing is?
What's that?
The fact that you know that.
We bought it when we were in California. We ate it.
I refuse to believe that there's any good that could come out of this cereal.
I think condescending Wonka is a great meme. You guys are crazy. But that's okay. What about good old-fashioned Nintendo branding? Pokemon with Pikachu marshmallows.
Oh, I have seen that at the store and actually have been tempted and considering buying it.
It's got marshmallows in it. Bad meme.
They also have it right next to the Pokemon branded graham crackers, and I want both so badly.
I think it's a bad meme. I think they're just selling crappy cereal based off of the Pokemon name.
If you guys, both of you are voting bad meme, so it's bad meme. But personally, it is something I plan on actually buying.
To be fair, I did almost buy it to eat it. So I feel like the fact that we would buy it means that it has to go in good meme.
Because I'm probably going to buy it tomorrow.
Even though I agree with you on the marshmallows, I would buy it. If I saw it at the store here, I'd buy it. They win. They've won.
The marshmallows dry.
Unfortunately, they've got us by the memes.
Oh, I guess that means then the other meme has to go up because you actually bought that cereal.
I didn't.
Well,
my brother.
It's not
did.
a bad. Oh well, I mean, it's not bad meme. Someone bought
Well,
it.
I said it wasn't a bad meme, but you guys did, and that's okay. You guys.
Well, I
wouldn't
mean,
buy it.
if we're changing the criteria.
Well, we're not changing the criteria. 2 out of the 3 of us said that we would buy it. So majority goes with good meme.
Yeah, it's the majority ruling.
On the last one, 2 out of 3 of us said that they would not buy that cereal. Therefore, bad meme.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
majority. It's majority. Cookie Crisp. I would never buy this. It's literally cookies.
Yeah, bad meme. Fuck that. Also, I don't like... The mascot looks like shit, too.
It's not good. It's terrible. I've also watched people eat it, and they're like, it's literally just miniature cookies. It's not even cereal. It's just cookies. This one makes me annoyed that it exists. Cinnabon.
No.
I would put that as a bad meme, but just like your freaking little French toast.
See, the difference is I wouldn't like the taste of those ones because I can already tell you what they're going to taste like. They're going to be too crunchy. They're going to be too sugary. And because it's Cinnabon, they're probably going to taste like they're icing, and that's going to be way too heavy.
Probably, yeah.
The difference is French Toast Crunch was around before it was branded. Like, it wasn't a brand. It was like, here, have little toast. I got that when I was a kid. Cinnabon is like something new that they made just for the sake of making it, it feels like to me.
Yeah. Honestly, they should have made it a few years ago when everyone was talking about Cinnabons in Skyrim.
Yeah, no, I think it's fairly recent. I saw it for the first time this summer. I don't know how long it's existed, but I wouldn't eat it.
Honestly, I'm not even a big fan of cinnamon buns in general.
No,
Unless you
I'm
get them,
not
like,
either.
super fresh.
They're very... I don't like foods that make me immediately thirsty, and those things make me immediately thirsty. If I don't have milk with
just
them.
stale.
Yeah.
They're always stale and just... I want a nice, soft piece of bread. They're just not that.
If there's one thing we have all wanted to have as a cereal, it's Slurpees, right? Slurpee cereal?
I'd buy it.
I wouldn't.
No.
You would buy that?
No, I would not
Yeah.
buy this.
I would buy that. I'm curious.
Oh,
I want to
no.
try it.
No, I don't. I don't, and Kevin don't. I'm sorry, Will. This is for your own good.
Look, I'm down. Majority wins, but I'd buy it.
How's about IHOP, man? IHOP blueberry and syrup mini pancakes.
Oh,
Blueberry and syrup?
I'm
and
not gonna
syrup?
lie, that makes me feel gross just thinking about it.
Yeah, no.
Would you
Ew.
buy this? Do you think it should exist?
no. Absolutely
No.
not.
I agree.
Get out of here.
I
It is the
agree.
first time we are all in complete agreement. What the
I would
fuck?
not. I would not. I would not. I would never. Minecraft cereal. I'm not even a little bit tempted to eat it, and I like Minecraft. I do like the name Creeper Crunch.
Okay, hold on. Does it got marshmallows in it?
Yes, the creepers are marshmallows.
Bad meme. Get out of here.
Honestly, I don't care that much for Minecraft. Otherwise, I might try and fight Kevin for the marshmallows, but it's fine.
I wouldn't buy it, and I like Minecraft. It doesn't even look good. If you're going to make a meme cereal, at least make it tasty. I had this one as a kid, by the way. This one is no longer in production, but Monsters, Inc. Jumbo Cereal. It was shaped like little paws.
Pass. Kevin?
Would I buy that?
Okay, to clarify, this one only existed for 6 months after the movie came out. In that time period, would you have bought this?
I didn't have money in
Probably
that
not.
time period, so no.
We bought it immediately. Like, I saw it and I was like, Mom, can we have this? And she bought it.
I was never a humongous Monsters Inc. fan. I like the movie, but I was never like, oh yeah, I want to get things connected to it. I was just like, oh,
The only reason I would say for it to exist is that it was a limited time thing to make money off the movie and it didn't stick around forever. Like some of these other ones seem to have. Cookie Crisp.
Hey man, you're just taking out the middleman.
Shit.
You can now just get a spoon.
Oreos.
no, I don't like
I-
Oreos.
I want to like this. I really, really, really want to like this, but also, it falls into the same category as Cookie Crisp.
I'm not gonna lie. I would totally try these because I like Oreos and milk. And this just cuts out the middleman. I feel like it would be good.
I feel like you say that because it's not in cookie form.
It does help. It does help. But if you guys wouldn't buy it, then that's the decision.
No, I would get it because I would also buy Cookie Crisp.
Okay, so that's two of us who would buy it. It's going up here.
That's
It's a
up
good
to you.
meme.
I don't like Oreos in general. Like I don't like buying the cookie itself. So for me, why would I buy cereal?
I love Oreos. All right, Pop-Tart cereal. Yeah, I feel
Wait,
the same way.
what is this?
Pop-Tart cereal.
Wait,
Brown
yeah,
sugar,
like,
cinnamon.
brown. Oh,
I wouldn't eat these.
Just no.
I wouldn't eat these at all. You couldn't pay me to eat these. I don't even like Pop-Tarts.
it takes a special Pop-Tart for me to be okay with it. So yeah, I'm with you. Just no, just
If you have an argument to move it up, Kevin, I'll consider
No, I don't. I don't have any strong opinions on it.
it. How's about Sour Patch Kids as a cereal?
No. Bad me.
Well, I've actually considered buying this.
Who wants
I
sour
like-
milk? What fucking freak of nature?
So here's the thing. That is the whole reason I haven't bought it. I'm like, is this gonna taste like Sour Patch Kids sour milk, or is this gonna just taste like sour milk?
So here's the thing. I've never eaten it. Markiplier did, and he said that it does in fact make your milk taste sour.
Oh, lovely. Fuck that bad meme. Ew. Like Sour Patch Kids, yeah. Sour milk, no.
I think it's hilarious that it exists. All right, Timbits cereal.
Oh.
Did you buy some, Nate?
I did. We tried both kinds. They have chocolate. They have birthday cake. We didn't try the apple fritter one. That one's shaped like tiny apple fritters.
How what do you like? Do you like it, or
You know, it tastes exactly the same as Nesquik.
Huh.
I wouldn't have bought it. My brother did. I don't think it needs to exist because it literally is the exact same as Nesquik or Count Chocula. All they've done is slap the Timbits name on it.
So it's just a different company doing the same shtick?
No, because I'm pretty sure that Post made either Nesquik or Count Chocula. I can't remember which one. Which one? Nesquik is Kellogg's, I think. So it's probably Count Chocula. They literally just used the same cereal again and called it Timbits flavor. To me, bad meme. Funny.
I would buy it. I would personally buy it because I like the whole Canadian meme of it.
It does. It's not a bad cereal as cereals go because I have eaten it. It tastes fine. It's a sugary chocolate cereal.
So it tastes fine.
Tastes fine.
It's a functional cereal, and
It is
you
a
like
functional
and we
cereal.
like the Canadian bit of the meme.
All right, we'll give it to it then because we got to support Canada, even though I hate Tim Hortons. They just do such a bad job.
In everything they do.
They really
Yeah, they're not great, but I remember when they were.
They need the leg up. I do also kind of like how the box is shaped like their Timbits container. I'll give them that.
Yes, I like that as well.
I think we're pretty much down to the end of it, boys. I don't have a lot more meme ones left. In fact, I think I might only have one. Let me just go back to the list to make sure I haven't missed any. Oh, I didn't put on the list, but how do you feel about Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros cereal?
No.
No. What?
So I've bought it. It's literally tiny churros, but they're not small. So you know how you said that honeycombs is too big? Think honeycomb churros, but crunchy and covered in cinnamon sugar powder.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
It's not good. It tastes exactly the same as Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but has a terrible mouthfeel. Awful. Don't
All
like.
right then. Yeah, fuck that.
I didn't put them on there because they're the same cereal. They're just in different shapes. They just do the impossible and make Cinnamon Toast Crunch not good.
That is surprising that they managed to do that.
Yeah, there was a lot of cereals I didn't put on. Like chocolate Cheerios, vanilla Cheerios, blueberry Cheerios, apple
Yeah, just-
cinnamon Cheerios. They're just all Cheerios.
The 19 different flavors of each.
Same with mini wheats. There's chocolate mini wheats. There's strawberry mini wheats. I didn't put Crave on there because I've never had it before and I've never wanted to have it.
Yeah.
If you've seen Crave, it's just chocolate covered with corn. Like corn bran filled with chocolate. I don't think I would like that. Like, I think I would like it as a, like, snack just to pop in my mouth, but there's no world where I think that should be a cereal.
Yeah, it's just not that cereal-y.
No. The final one is another one that I have in my house right now. Wendy's Frosty Chocolatey Cereal.
No. Just no.
Yeah, it has marshmallows in it. It also gives you get a free Frosty if you buy it.
Maybe buy it for the Frosty if you need extra Frosty money, but no.
I've eaten it. It's just slightly worse Nesquik with added marshmallows. It's not offensive, but as a cereal by itself, it's at best average. I do think that the meme's pretty funny. I like the fact that it has the Wendy's cup on it. I like Wendy's. I like the fact that they give you a free Frosty with it. I think that's hilarious. I don't really think it should exist.
It's memeable.
It is memeable. Wendy's is the king of the memes. Where's the KFC cereal at?
I would like KFC cereal.
What do you guys think? I could go either way. I think it's funny. It's funny enough that I thought it was great that Caleb bought it. And I think it's a perfectly passable cereal.
So I would not buy it, but I'm not against it per se. Kevin?
It's in my house.
It has marshmallows. Get it the fuck out of here.
I forget that he has a vendetta against marshmallows.
What is it with you? What is your problem with marshmallows?
It is. I don't have a problem with marshmallows. I have a problem with the hard styrofoam marshmallows they throw into cereal.
But that's what makes them great. They've
No,
got such a good
it's so-
texture.
Texture. It gets stuck in between your teeth.
Okay,
Good texture.
does it help that I know that him and my brother ordered literally an entire bag of just Lucky Charms marshmallows because you can buy those on Amazon?
Oh,
How does that make you feel?
Oh, skin is crawling just thinking about it.
Actually, I need to go see if we can still buy those.
And you know what
Amazon.
you know what the worst thing is? They don't taste the same as the ones in the cereal box.
They don't, but they're good enough.
No, they're not. They're literally just normal marshmallows in the shape of stuff in Lucky Charms. The Lucky Charms ones are freeze-dried ones. They taste completely different.
They do have a better texture, that's for sure.
They're not even Lucky Charms marshmallows. They're just selling you marshmallows at a huge markup.
Lucky Charms now has oatmeal and marshmallows.
Yeah, do you remember those dinosaur egg oatmeals that you could get?
Yes, they were the greatest
They
thing
were
in the
disgusting
world.
because I'm not Oliver Twist and I don't eat oatmeal.
I fucking love them. I love oatmeal. I love dinosaurs. They were the single greatest breakfast food. I miss them so much. I must check. Dino oatmeal. Dino eggs oatmeal. Quaker still makes them. Well, I'm gonna be buying some of that shit
All right.
now.
That's awful. We have to pick what the top of each tier is now because I've decided we're going to do that. S tier. Which of the two is the better one?
Nate, how do you not like oatmeal? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't like oatmeal. It's just gruel. Which of the two do you think should be the top of S tier?
Yes, gruel is oatmeal, but not all oatmeal needs to be gruel. Gruel is a specific
Stop
preparation
talking
of
about oatmeal and tell me which of the two cereals you prefer.
Look, here's the thing. I care more about oatmeal than either of those cereals.
I don't care. This is an oatmeal tier list. We're not talking about cream of wheat. We're talking about cereal.
Oatmeal ain't cream of wheat.
I'm not going to
It's
get into the
oatmeal.
semantics. Which one, Kevin? Because Will's not helping.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I agree. I like Cocoa Pebbles better, but it's still not as good of a cereal. Boop. All right. A tier. Which one do you think is the best one? I am leaning towards honeycombs myself because it's the one that I prefer. But I'm open to any of them except for mini wheats.
Well, Kevin, do we just group up to overrule him?
No, like mini wheats is really good, but I don't know. I feel like I'd probably take up Captain Crunch before that.
Unfortunately, I would go with Nate on honeycomb.
We'll do half of each.
Well, no, it's a majority, right? So
You're
it's-
true.
it's
You're right.
honeycomb.
You're right. This isn't a democracy. Except it
This
I
is.
is-
mean,
democracy.
I know it was a democracy. We voted. That's the outcome.
Okay, this isn't a dictatorship.
Democracy.
All right, fine. What's the best average one?
Average?
I'm leaning towards Cheerios.
I'm leaning towards alphabets.
I'm with alphabets
Oh,
as well.
that's disgusting. Ah, I hate democracy. What about F, which is the best of the fails?
Oh, no.
I would go for if
Corn
it was
Pops.
me, I would go with Corn Pops.
Yeah,
Lucky
Corn
Charms.
Pops.
No,
Oh,
nope, it's Corn Pops. Democracy was on my side this time. All right, what is the best meme? I mean, we all know that there's only two contenders in this list. There's
it's cornflakes.
Reese's Puffs or cornflakes.
It's cornflakes. Reese's Puffs is a good meme, but it's not an anti-masturbation meme.
We've said that way too much in this stream.
oh no, what's the best of the
Of the bad memes.
Ooh, now this is an actual.
You know what the
challenge.
best of the bad memes is? It's Sour Patch. Because
No.
making your milk sour is so counterintuitive that you would never have thought it would get past the planning stage. Therefore, it is the best worst meme. Because that's the stupidest idea of all time.
Yeah,
I can
sure.
follow behind
Sure.
that logic. Yeah, I'm down.
I'm down. This logic is flawless.
Yeah. Because why in the world did that get past anyone? You know what? We don't have cereal yet. Let's make, like, a sour cereal that makes your milk taste sour. So you mean it makes your milk taste like it's gone off? Yeah. But also sweet. You're fired.
I'm so glad Mark took that bullet for us, because...
Well, he did have that entire war with Sour Patch, which I found hilarious.
Yes, and he is also super duper into them. Where I'm just like, I like Sour Patch Kids. I'm not that into them.
And then he started, like, a war with every single brand that he ever likes, and he's like, sponsor me. And none of them sponsors. He's like, they're dead to me. I found that very funny. So, I'm certain many people have problems with our tier list because it was really... We are really unqualified for this. I enjoyed it, though, and I actually do kind of want to have cereal now. What about the two of you?
I'm
I'm
a
good.
little tempted.
I'm not tempted whatsoever.
Oh, I'm tempted to have some cereal for sure. I liked that.
But then again, I did kind of had, like, you guys haven't had cereal in forever. I had it like 6 months ago, so maybe that's why I don't care
Oh
for
my
it.
gosh. I'm sorry, Kevin. But I just found a cereal that we need to
Just
No,
before we
no.
close, we got to talk about it. What is it?
1 second, I'm gonna post it into the general chat.
Oh no.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Twinkie cereal.
I literally don't want to talk about that. I don't want to. You can't make me.
Oh no, just cut it. Cut it. Please tell me they're... Oh, okay, but now I have to know.
It's gonna be a Walmart special.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh no.
The
Are they-
Twinkie-shaped nuggets will have the cream flavor we all
They're
crave.
all
Will not
cream
actually be
filled.
stuffed with cream.
No!
Oh. Oh, also,
Oh, no.
Nate, I found a KFC cereal as well for you.
I think that's
What?
fake, though. I don't think it's real.
It's probably fake, but I hope it's real.
Also, just to make you feel terrible, Will, there was a spider on my arm 2 seconds ago, and I just had to fling it off.
Horrifying. I would
Twinkies,
scream like a
bad
little
meme.
girl.
Bad meme. Shouldn't
I want it.
exist.
I if I see it, I will buy it. There
I
is no
refuse.
hesitation, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Don't want bad. No one should eat that. No one's allowed to disagree with our tier list because it's not even a qualified tier list. This is like if we were saying that something was safe to eat, we're not the FDA.
If anything, you should, like, everything we say, take it like the opposite. So actually, like, our F's would probably be like S's for everyone else, right? So
Yeah, I mean, we didn't
Probably
even
how it
eat
goes.
half of these. I mean, I've actually eaten, I think, almost every single cereal on here, except for a fair amount of the meme ones, but that's beside the point. I've still eaten more of the meme ones than either of you have.
Yeah, that's fair because I've only eaten one of the meme ones.
And it's cornflakes, isn't it?
It's cornflakes.
I'm just curious, have you eaten any of the meme ones, Kevin?
I've eaten, what, 3 of them?
Ooh, which 3?
Reese's Puffs, the cornflakes, and the Cookie Crisp.
You've actually had Cookie Crisp.
Yes.
Oh dear. I've had
'Cause-
Reese's Puffs, Corn Flakes, Timbits, Willy Wonka, Monsters Inc., Frosties. That's it. I need to try Oreos. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed our tier list. I enjoyed making it. I've never wanted to have cereal more in my life. But until next time, say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.